Welcome to the No Excuses podcast. It's a new day to not make excuses. My name is Goodluck, and this is my very first podcast. I've made a lot of videos in the past, but these are very short videos, and these videos were actually used to test run the YouTube channel to see how it works. But now I understand the nitty-gritties of the YouTube space, so I think that it's a good time for me to start a podcast. So thank you all for your subscription. For those who have subscribed, I'm grateful to you. And for those who will subscribe in the future, I'm also grateful to you. So I'm calling all of you to please click the bell and so that you can get notifications when I make new videos, because this space is a space where I'll be making a couple of videos that will really be beneficial to you. Now, what kinds of videos or what kinds of podcasts, what are the expectations from this space? What you're going to expect is my life, like my life's experiences. I'm going to be pouring out every of the things that I've gone through in life so that you can learn. And then I'll be talking about geopolitics. Geopolitics is very important because you need to know the kinds of decisions that your leaders are making. As a citizen of a country, you need to know your country's international relationship with other countries. That's very important. It will help you to at least have an idea of what is happening around the world, and also to help you understand how to navigate through life based on the decisions that different leaders all over the world are making. For example, if you're an investor, for example, you need to know the kinds of decisions that are being made all over the world through geopolitics so that you can know what to invest in. It could be crypto or it could be housing. You need to understand how the politics work so that you can know the kinds of decisions that you need to make as a person who is interested in investing. And also for your travel safety as well, you need to understand the kinds of international relations that your country has with other countries so that when you go to those countries, you know what to expect from those countries. So basically what I'm going to be doing in this space is talking about politics and also talking about my life's experiences. I believe that my life experiences can be beneficial to you because these experiences that I've had, it took me a lot of time in the research to be able to get to the place where I am right now. So I believe that pouring out my experiences to you can help you save time, can give you ideas that you can apply to your life that can be beneficial to you as well. So, and then from time to time, I can talk about some other aspects like lifestyle and then maybe relationships as well. And then we can talk about some very controversial issues and maybe make interviews just to see other people's perspective about different areas of the society, because it's not like I'm just going to be making a monologue most of the time. But for now, it's just going to be me talking and making all this monologue and explaining certain things to you, giving you my opinion about what I think about different aspects or different areas of politics or of my life's experiences or of relationships or of lifestyle. But today, the first topic that I'm going to be talking about today is do not pay for other people's bad decisions. Do not pay for other people's bad decisions. Because the reason why I'm saying this is because I have experienced it myself. We grew up in a place where we were meant to serve people. We needed to be nice to people. We needed to be understanding. And that's not a bad thing, to be empathetic, to be understanding, to be nice to people. But we must also realize that a lot of people make mistakes and they don't want to take correction. Like they don't want to be corrected. Even when you give them all the ideas or all the things that they need to do differently from what they're doing, they don't want to do it because they revel in the idea of making mistakes and being the victim of being helped. So you cannot sacrifice yourself. Like we had to sacrifice ourselves to help a couple of people who continue to make the same mistake. And even though we told them what they should do differently from what they're doing, they still continue to make the mistake. Do you know the reason why they continue to make the mistake? They continue to make the mistake because they received help. They received help. That's the reason why they continue to make the mistake. Because when you know that your actions have consequences, and not just that your actions have consequences, that you will suffer those consequences, then you will take corrections. But if you know that your actions have consequences, but there is someone who is going to come and rescue you, you can afford to make those mistakes and expect that you will not take the consequences. That's the reason why we have all this things happening in the society because a lot of people who do not want to work hard, who do not want to get a job, because they know that the society will come to their rescue. They know that there is a social welfare system that will come to their rescue. So they don't really have that incentive to really work hard. It's the same thing that applies to a lot of people who you are dealing with. People who know that if they make any mistake, that you're going to come to their rescue. If they squander their money, you are going to give them some money. If they become homeless, you're going to give them an apartment to stay in. If they don't have clothes to wear, you will come to their rescue. Like, they know it. But the thing is, it is not a bad thing to want to help people or to want to house someone or to want to clothe somebody who is naked. But if you are doing it by making sacrifices that is not convenient for you, then it means that those people are using you. So you have to be wary of not paying the price for other people's bad decisions, because that's what a lot of us did. We paid the price like we were supposed to be somewhere or invest somewhere, but now there is somebody who needs this money here, or the person has been arrested, so now we have to go and rescue them. So these things actually set us back a lot, to the point that we all became poor. Now, most of us who were trying to run away from poverty and try to, navigate through life differently, making different decisions from the ones that we saw the people who came after us made, we could not make it, because now we had to rescue some other people who were down. And it's not that they were down, they were always down. So that was us sacrificing our future to rescue these people. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for us. We stayed in poverty for longer than we should have, because we had a lot of people that we needed to rescue. It's not a bad thing to help people, but you must not do it to your own detriment.